Today, I want to remind you that dreaming big is an act of courage, but following through with that dream is a commitment to your own greatness. Do doubts seem to surround you? Does your strength feel like it's fading? Understand that this is part of the journey, but it's not your destination. Each step you take is a choice to move, to resist, to push forward, even when everything around you screams to give up. It's precisely in that moment that you prove what you're made of. Because what you want isn't ordinary, and greatness isn't achieved with timid steps. No one said it would be easy. Yes, you'll question yourself, the nights may be long, and the road lonely. But if your goal is big, your effort must be even bigger. And that determination, that will to go beyond, is what separates you from those who only dream and never achieve. Feel the difference. While many choose to stop, you choose to keep going. Because your dream isn't a passing whim, it's something that moves you, that gives you purpose and motivation. And every small victory you achieve along the way is proof that persistence is worth it. I know you have the strength to keep going, even on days when everything seems to conspire against you. The world may test your faith, your resilience, but believe this, it's on this battlefield that you're building your story. Storms come and go, and they don't define who you are, they reveal the courage that already exists within you. When everything feels too heavy, take a deep breath, look toward your goal, and remember why you started. Each time you choose to move forward, you're one step closer to achievement. Don't give up now, you're closer than you realize. Sometimes, it's easy to forget that greatness requires sacrifices. You may see people giving up around you, hear voices telling you it's not worth it, that success is for the few, that you should settle for less. But I ask you, are you willing to settle for less? To live a life without purpose, without achieving your dreams? No, you're made of something much more powerful. In every cell of your body is a desire to conquer, to make a difference, to leave your mark. Remember this when discouragement comes knocking. When you envision your goal, imagine not only the moment of achievement, but every effort that led you there. Every day, every decision, every internal battle fought and won. Because it's these steps, these sacrifices, that build a journey of true worth. Every second that you resist the urge to give up is a moment when you reinforce your determination. So yes, the path is long, but what matters is that you're already in motion. Remember, no one achieves greatness without the resilience of someone who fights daily. And, in the hardest moments, know that this is when your true strength is tested. Those days of exhaustion, those sleepless nights, those challenges that seem determined to stop you, they are what shape your capacity to win. With every difficulty overcome, you become more prepared, more resilient, closer to your strongest self. Look at everything you've already overcome and see how it's made you more steadfast, more fearless. What you're building is not just the achievement of a dream, but the formation of an unbreakable soul. Life is sometimes like a long road filled with obstacles, each one seeming larger than the last. But, no matter how insurmountable they appear, remember that each challenge is an invitation to surpass yourself. Every fall is a chance to rise stronger, more determined. Because those who dream big know that the journey is tough, that the stones are there, but they also know it's these very stones that pave the road to achievement. You are building your own path, and no one can do that for you. When fatigue hits, when doubts start whispering in your ear, ask yourself, what is your reason? What brought you this far? What makes you get up every day with the desire to keep going? That reason is your strength. It's what makes you look at each obstacle as an opportunity to grow. Because, in the end, what truly matters is not how far you are, but how committed you are to your journey. And this strength, this motivation, is what keeps you steady even on the hardest days. As you continue, you'll realize that true victory isn't just at the end of the road, but in each step taken and each challenge overcome. It's in the journey that you find your own greatness, the ability to do what many won't, to go beyond what's comfortable. And that's what sets you apart, placing you among those who achieve. Because those who have the courage to pursue their dreams, even when the world seems to fall apart, are the ones who truly understand the value of victory. Look around and see how many have set aside their dreams, how many have given up the pursuit of greatness. But you're still here. That alone is proof that you have what it takes to keep going. Make no mistake, not everyone will stand by you on this path. Some people won't understand your determination, your desire to go beyond. But it's in these moments, when others doubt, that you must remember it's your life, your dreams, and your purpose. That's why you fight. Each battle you face shapes you, strengthens you. They may seem hard now, but in the future, you'll see that they were the very things that built your resilience. Do you know why? Because you're not made of empty promises or baseless dreams. You are made of actions, sacrifices, dedication. And as you keep going, these efforts will transform you, preparing you for things you can't even imagine. It's a commitment to your own greatness, a daily construction of the person you wish to become. Now, I ask you, what is your limit? How far are you willing to go for this dream? These are questions few ask themselves, but they define who you really are. Ordinary people choose to stop at the first sign of difficulty, but the great, the determined, those who know what they want, don't see limits. Your dream, your goal, doesn't recognize barriers. It doesn't see an end. It exists to challenge you, to take you to places you never imagined, as long as you have the courage to keep going. Believe me, you've come a long way to get here, but the best is still to come. Every step you've taken, every time you chose to keep going, brought you to this moment. It wasn't easy, and you know it. But that's exactly what gives your journey value. Greatness isn't about never making mistakes, never falling. It's about getting up after every stumble, learning from each obstacle. Because it's in adversity that those with purpose are forged, those who see life as a constant building of who they wish to become. Think about everything you've already overcome, all the times you thought about giving up but chose to stay. That shows a strength not everyone has. It shows that you are someone capable of going beyond your own limits, of resisting pressure and still moving forward. Because big dreams aren't reached with small, hesitant steps. They demand determination. They require you to face your fears and turn difficulties into motivation to keep going. Every challenge is proof that you are on the right path. And when you're face to face with that moment of doubt, when everything feels heavier than ever, remember, you're not alone in this battle. There is a greater purpose guiding your steps. There's a reason you're still here, fighting for this dream. And even if no one else sees your strength, you know it. That's your fuel, your energy to keep moving forward. Great victories are achieved by those who persist, who have the courage to face pain for the sake of something greater. Life is for those who dare, for those who see beyond limitations. Maybe you haven't yet reached where you want to be, but each day, each effort is building this dream. When you choose to persist, you're not just moving forward, you're showing yourself that your goals are worth more than any difficulty. This path, often solitary, is the path of the strong, of those who know what they want and won't settle for anything less than achieving it. While many prefer to settle, you keep going. You choose to fight. You choose to believe that something greater is reserved for you. This is the spirit of those who have grand dreams, of those who aren't satisfied with the ordinary. And it's this constant pursuit, this hunger for achievement, that moves you, that makes you unstoppable. Because when you put your heart, your faith, and your determination into what you want, you're not just chasing a dream, you're building the legacy of someone who believes in something greater, who knows their own worth. So, keep going. Feel each step, each victory, and each lesson. Because all of this is preparing you for what's to come. Believe, you were born to accomplish extraordinary things, to be an example of someone who had the courage to fight for their goals. The world needs people like you, who dream big and persist. People who don't give up and show everyone that it's possible. And that's exactly what you're doing now, building your story one step at a time, one challenge after another. Now, look at everything you've learned, everything you've achieved in every step of this journey. Feel that strength within you, that desire to keep going, to make a difference. The question is, what will you do from here? Will you let fear or difficulties hold you back? Or will you show the world and yourself that you're ready to reach the greatness you've always wanted? You have the power, you have the courage, and most importantly, you have the desire to be everything you've ever dreamed of. So, I challenge you, start now. Take all this motivation and turn it into action. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because it is now. Focus on your goals, on your dreams, and move forward with every cell in your body determined to succeed. Be the person who, at the end of the day, looks in the mirror and feels proud of who they're becoming. Remember, it's all in your hands. If this message resonated with you, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to keep receiving content that inspires and transforms. Share this journey with us. Because today is the first day of the rest of your life, and the best is yet to come.